Maraming hindi makapaniwala na sa laking bulas ko na ito na 6 feet at 170 pounds of lean muscle, mahilig ako sa mga maliliit na kotse. Naaliw ako sa maliit. And yung thought na nakakarating ako sa isang lugar sa isang relatively affordable na sasakyan at nakakatipid ako sa gasolina, napakagandang feeling nito para sa akin. Let me backtrack here a bit. Noong college, nagkaroon ako ng isang 1967 Toyota Sport 800 convertible. Oo, maganda sa picture, pero yung nasa akin medyo karag-karag na. And driving that in the mid-2000s in college, medyo challenge siya, pero reliable pa rin. Toyota eh. Diyan nagsimula ang love ko sa maliliit na kotse. Dami kong naalala sa kotseng yan. Mga minahal ko nung kolehiyo, mga heartbreak, yung init at lagkit ng mahalan sa loob ng sasakyan. Yan. Pero teka, ibang kwento yun.
What you thought or what you did was nothing but while sitting home alone and it's 13. You real that he was dying. Sorry I didn't see him.
In the market ako ngayon para sa isang auto na pang araw-araw baragan. I recently got a Jimny na ayoko naman talagang laspagin. I have a 2020 Benz GLA 180 na kailangan ko actually buhayin dahil di nagamit nung pandemic yung ilaw dito, ilaw doon, that stuff. I also have an AMG Release ML350 CD4matic, malaki, it's sturdy, it's tough, quite efficient too dahil diesel. Pero yun lang, meron pa rin siyang mga ilaw dito, ilaw doon issues. And you know what? In my experience, despite many vehicles that came and went through my 35 years of existence, iba pa rin yung may simple kang auto. Hapon, maliit, tipid, madaling i-maintain, at di ka mag-aalala dahil hindi tadtad ng electronics. And sa lahat ng bago ngayon na nasa ganyang price point, at least as of this video, sa Suzuki S-Presso ako nabuhayan. Pag-usapan muna natin yung styling. The Suzuki S-Presso looks like nothing else in the market today, in the sense that everybody else medyo makanto. Now, I'm not saying the makanto look is bad, it's just that for me, for stuff I like to own, gusto ko yung mga quirky or kakaiba at the moment. It's just the way I'm built. So para siyang maliit na SUV na crossover, parang ganun yung itsura niya. It looks really nice, at least for me. Napatitig ako, but to others, they just don't dig it. But for me, it's that difference in this day and age that mattered. In fact, the only reason why I didn't buy this sooner was because manual siya. Ngayon, andyan ang AGS. So game. So ang auto gear shift system, para siyang automatic na hindi automatic. Why? Because structurally speaking, yung tranny niya is identical to what you would find in a manual tranny. So meron kang plates, meron kang release bearing, yung mga ganon. Kakaiba lang dito is meron silang dinagdag na gadget so that this can shift your gears for you. Wala ka lang clutch pedal na. So matic siya na hindi siya matic. Diba? So medyo nanibago ako sa transmission niya kasi meron siya from first gear, para ka nga nagsishift ng manual, may konting delay, tapos magsi-second gear na siya, tapos ganun din, and so on and so forth. Hindi siya parang traditional na automatic transmission na talagang palo, it's just shifting talaga. Now, a lot of you guys, siyempre tatanong kayo, tatagal ba yan? Ano ba yan? Matibay ba yan? So according to Suzuki Makati, based on the Suzuki Desire na meron din AGS, nagpapalit na sila between 45 to 50,000 kilometers. Na hindi yung system na electronic na intelligent na nag-shift para sa'yo. Pinapalitan nila yung usual wear and tear when you're dealing with a manual clutch. And then I asked them, paano naman yung electronic gadget na nag-shift para sa atin? Yung ba, palitin ba yun? Sabi niya, so far wala naman silang iniintinding ganon. So which is a good thing so far. Meron tayong data, meron tayong metrics about this type of technology. So far, tumatagal naman. The engine is a 1.0-liter 998cc motor with 3 cylinders. I wish it could be 4, but it is what it is. It's got 12 valves, transmission natin ay 5-speed auto gear shift, horsepower natin is 67 HP at 6,000 RPM, torque naman natin ay nasa 19 Newton meters. Engine is decent and can actually outpace the Jimny. For safety features, meron siyang airbag for the driver, airbag for the front passenger, brakes natin, ABS, meron siyang brake assist, meron tayong parking sensor, door ajar warning, seatbelt sa likod din, child safety locks, meron tayong impact sensor sa harap and sa likod. So ito yung sinasabi ko, there are cars from 7 to 10 years ago in this price range na wala ng mga ganyan. Suzuki managed to keep it at this price point and add even more. Nakimbenta yung sulit factor dito talaga. In Evangelista, dyan na yung mga bugaw ng tint. We're gonna go to Freddy's Tire Supply. Isa sa mga una kong pinalitan are the mags and tires. I just felt less stability ng dahil sa manipis na gulong. Noong mas makapal na yung tires natin with bigger wheels, mas lapat na siya sa kalye and it just felt more sure, more stable. Pasok. I was able to get size 15, offset 40 pareho sa stock. So pasok siya. Size 15 tayo ngayon at 175, 60, 15. So, yung diameter niyan is actually the same ng stock natin. Ito yung stock natin, 165, 70, 14. Same overall diameter, so it's not gonna mess up our odometer reading, so to speak. In terms of bigat, halos ganun din siya. So, I'm happy. See? Can't go wrong with Freddy's Tire Supply. Freddy! Salamat ah! Papalit lang natin ang mags and I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Definitely on the onset, nung simula pala ng alis niya, the handling and the stability it's much better. After a long day of just sitting around waiting for it to get done, we shall celebrate.
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to Starbucks.
I want to get an espresso. We're gonna celebrate with some coffee. So while we're waiting for that, some comments that I feel we can improve on. I wish meron siyang, alam mo yan, para mag hands-free ka na, yung isang pindot, there's gonna be a click and the window's gonna go up. You can't, it doesn't have that. So I think doing that with the windows, I think would be a good thing. Of course, going back to this one, I wish that if I turn this thing off, when I shut the engine and turn things on again, it will remain off. Because right now, I have to keep on turning it off each time I start the engine. Cup holders, we have a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 1 here. So mga tumblers, kasha. Cup holder, mogu-mogu, hindi kasha. Mogu-mogu, kasha. Buti na lang, kundi deal breaker yan. Paborito ko yan eh. Within 3 days, over 700 kilometers agad nasabak natin. Pumunta ako sa Nueva Ecija with the band. Sa Lipa for a bike launch. And Laguna to check a 1961 Vespa na minamataan ko. All in all, I did 18 kilometers per liter with all of that. Very impressive. Alam mo, hindi talaga maiwasan yung mga stone chips na yan, di ba? Pag natsambahan ka, kahit kaalalabas mo pa lang sa kasa, kung tatamaan ka talaga. So bad trip, nagka-dent agad. Buti na lang nahanap ko yung isa sa mga OG ng PDR. Di mo na binaklas yung panel, no? Sinundot mo lang galing sa loob? Some of the issues of entry-level cars, small cars generally, is the noise level inside the cabin. Ganun talaga. I mean, compared to Benzes or BMWs, lahi talaga ng noise level. Is this an important thing? Well, for me, absolutely. So at about 40 kilometers an hour, we are at already mga 78 to 80 dB. Now, is this bothering me? Yeah, alam mo, this is actually not a very quiet car. So, instead of bitching about it, I think I'm gonna do something about it. So since I plan to keep the espresso for a while, I decided to invest in soundproofing or sound deadening. Nahanap ko yung Acoustipad sa marketplace. Sila mismo ang pupunta sa bahay mo, sila magbabaklas ng gamit, as in lahat. They're gonna take this out, they're gonna take out the side panels, they're gonna take out the carpet, they're gonna take out the seats, lahat baklas, and they're gonna deaden up the inside of the car. So I'm hitting anywhere between 68 to 73, so it's a significant drop. Tandaan niyo, hindi naman natin hinahanap like 15 dB down.
magsasalita lang ako dito plus 10 dB plus 15 dB na kagad just by me talking. And also what I noticed here, it's more consistent. It's being able to block out certain frequencies consistently. Hindi parang wala siyang deadening or acoustic panels na mamaya pag may dumaan dito rang rang or may spike na mga ingay. So I'm pretty happy with this investment. It's a lot quieter. Actually gusto ko rin tirahin yung engine bay natin. They won't do it because according to them, when you use asphalt or that type of material sa hood, matutunaw lang siya at lulundo. However, sa US, meron silang material doon specifically for the engine na hindi matutunaw that can also help deaden engine noise. So looks like I'm gonna go for that too. Okay, so the rain is now pouring and I'm appreciating this acoustic pad immensely. Sayang hindi ko lang na video, pero before makalansing yung tunog ng but it was bare bare metal. So ping 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 yung tunog niya. Okay, so let's take a closer look at what we have here. Nice spacious cabin. Yung ating seating position na muna gusto kong ipakita sa inyo, which is to everybody who is familiar with the S-Presso, yung pag-upo natin is para kung nakaupo sa regular chair sa bahay, di ba? As opposed to other cars na ganyan yung position natin. And mine is like this. In fact, when I go out and step out like so, madaling tumayo. Diba? Hindi ako galing sa mas lower na position. And they're able to achieve this dahil yung ceiling natin dito, mataas siya. Look at all that space I have. You're able to be more upright as opposed to as compact. In terms of the plastic, at its price point, I can't complain. Could be better, but you're gonna see better plastics in more expensive cars. Dito, I mean, I'd say it's okay. In terms of the shape, okay siya. I mean, yung mga linya niya dito, I mean, that I really get. I like where the vents are set in relation to the whole dash, right? So maganda yung layout niya. It's the quality of the plastics which I will say is, you know, the reason why this is in this price point. Justified naman kung bakit. Pillars, all that, this is pretty regular. Now, this is pretty awesome in the sense na, okay, ano ba ang meron dati at 600 plus thousand? Like 10 years ago, 600 plus thousand. Meron po tayong Chevrolet Spark na lumabas. Diba? Ako napabili din ako noon that time kasi I was sold on the whole Transformers thing. Yun ang marketing nila. Imagine that over 10 years later, still at the price point of below 700,000, ganito na ang makukuha natin. That's pretty impressive, I must say. Na weather ng storm ng Suzuki ang inflation, ang dami na nangyari sa mundo, andito pa rin sila sa price point na yun. And how did they achieve that? Of course, it's their manufacturing process, yung pag-source sila ng materials, you know, technology as the years go by, just became affordable, right? So, right now, let's take a look at what we have. Clock, date, of course, meron kang yung range mo kung kailangan magpagas. So I have 406 kilometers left. Average ko 18. Sinukat ko din yan and it was correct, you know. I was about 18 kilometers to a liter. And I click on that. You get this too, which is also pretty nice. Para mabantayan mo yung konsumo mo. You got your trip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and yung konsumo mo. And you can see I have a low of 7 here and a high of 18 here. Itong 7 na to, I was doing my acceleration test. So kung walwal mode ka, for that short sprint, you're gonna be down to 7 kilometers to a liter. Kung tipid mode ka, nasa baka 18.8 ka, which is pretty nice. So alerts notification, we can turn that thing on. We have an incoming call. Okay, salamat. See you in a bit. And this is interesting. My phone is like way inside the garage. Iniwan ko dun sa loob. Umabot pa rin. Galing. Anyway, pwede mo na i-access yung Waze mo dito. Auto Android, which is pretty awesome, I think. Sounds natin. Sound system is okay. Now, I did explain this before na medyo misnomer nga yung sinasabi nila na porket na sinoundproof mo na yung sasakyan mo, gaganda ng tunog mo. That's not true. And how can I say that? I can say that because I have experience with a recording studio. I set up the first mastering studio in the Philippines. This was back 2003. I learned a lot from one of the premier acoustic engineers in the country, si Mike Pedero. He was my mentor of sorts back in NU107. So marami ako natutunan sa kanya. Tinulungan niya ako i-set up yung mastering studio ko. I did about 100 albums. The thing with acoustics is pag soundproof mo ang kotse mo, kunyari pag nag-uusapan natin magandang sounds dito sa kotse, that is the foundation, that is the basis. Yan ang talagang uunahin mong gawin. Ayusin mo yung acoustics ng sasakyan mo. And because of that, hindi ibig sabihin na automatic maganda na kagad yung tunog mo. What the acoustics will do is show you more of the truth of your sound system. Meaning, dahil maganda yung acoustics mo, tahimik na yung kotse mo, mas malalaman mo na ngayon kung ngets yung sound system mo o hindi. If you have good acoustics, it will tell you where you can take your sound system pa.
parang, oh, okay mas maganda, mas lumitaw yung ganda. Okay, so going back to the engine bay, it's pretty compact, it's pretty small. I'm trying to look for things that are out of place, pero okay naman, maayos naman lahat. I've encountered some brand new cars wherein mga alanganin yung mga harnessing, yung pag-tape nila, parang hindi maayos, maganda. Ito, okay naman siya. It's pretty good, pretty okay. What I did notice about this, I just cleaned this yesterday and pumunta lang ako from Paranaque to Mega Mall and mabilis siya makakollect ng dust. As compared to yung Jimny, yun, kahit buong araw ko gamitin pag uwi ko, hindi ganun ka-dusty. This is pretty dusty already. See? And just with one trip. So if you want to maintain it, just, you know, just wash it and wipe it all the time para di masyadong mag-accumulate yung dust. I also like looking at how this is done. Okay din siya. Kasi minsan dyan nagsisimula yung kalawang eh. Yeah, pretty good. Now at the back, may request ako. Kasi umulan kagabi on my way to Mega Mall, nanood kami ng Guardians. Maybe put some cleaner or yung treatment sa glass para mag-rolling yung tubig. Pero sana may wiper sila dito. Kasi ang hirap tumingin when it was raining. But maybe that can be solved by using yung treatment sa glass para rumorolyo lang yung tubig. It's not much space here at the back. Siguro ang kasya dito would be a trolley bag. That's all the space you're gonna get. Size 11 chinelas. That's all you get. That is all you get. Pretty small. So this is your standard carry-on luggage. Obviously yung pan-check hindi kakasya dito. So this is gonna fit. Depende kung ito ay nakatayo. I can fit one here, and another small bag at the back. That's what you get. But still, hindi ako sanay na gumagamit ng ganyang pang size eh. Chinelas pa rin, di ba? Welds, okay. Good. Very good. Very good. Alright. Seeing it. All good stuff here. All good stuff. Kalampag. I'm looking at the panels right after it was being done by the acoustic pad guys and maayos yung mapagbalik nila. Pero when I got this from Suzuki Makati, wala naman ako na rin nakalampag off the bat. So, good job there. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna talk about the finish, which is what I noticed also sa mga brand new na sasakyan. And dito magkakatalo sa process nila kung paano bubugahin. I don't know if you can see it, but meron talaga mga kakalabas lang sa kasa and sa factory na hindi pino ang image or ang definition ng reflection or ng finish ng pintura, in other words. Why is that? It's because wala naman buffing eh. Pag pintura nila, oven bake and all that, lalapat na nila yung pintura and that's it. Ngayon, para ito talaga maging super pino, kililihain to 3,000 and then ibabuff mo na naman. Am I gonna do that? Di na. Diba? But apart from that, okay naman eh. You know what? Just for a point of comparison, just so you guys know what I'm talking about, let's jump to the finish of the GLA 180. And there you will see, iba yung pino ng ilaw, right? But this is a Benz. And brand new right now is I think 3.8. So, understandable naman na may mga ganyang quirks in terms of the finish, diba?
One of the other ways to protect your investment is of course to protect the body and paint. Siyempre, in a perfect world, iwas bangga tayo, diba? Iwas gasgas. Para pagbentahan na, maprotect yung value ng auto mo. Diyan ka babaratin eh, diba? Parang, oh, puro naman dent niya, puro gasgas. Bawas 20,000 na. You know, mga ganong hirit, diba? So, pasok ang FlickerTech Car Services. Initially, PPF dapat yung gagawin ko dito eh, diba? To protect it. Pero, naisip ko yung Jimny gray na eh. Tapos yung Fazio natin, Nardo gray din. So I was like, gray na rin natin yung Espresso. It won't protect it as well as PPF, pero pogi naman. Across the auto industry, I'd say isa sa pinaka-exciting na segment ay yung entry-level at compact vehicles category. Kompetensya dito, it is very stiff. Dito natin makikita kung ano ang pwede ipiga ng manufacturer at ilagay sa mga sasakyan nila for the money. Ang alok ng Suzuki dito sa bagong Espresso, I'd say with all the stuff you get at the 600,000 peso range, in this day and age, it's a winner. This latest offering from Suzuki, it is for those looking for absolute practicality and value, and also for those na naghahanap din ng konting playtime. SRP of the Espresso as of this video is 660,000 pesos. Meron din mga ibang alok yung mga dealers, like yung iba less 40,000 if you buy now, iba less 30,000 tapos libre papel, you know, that stuff. So enjoy shopping. It's hard to put this car down. Apart from some of the improvements I mentioned that Suzuki can look into, this is a car I would say is a vehicle na pwede mong imaneho ng puso mo habang gamit ang utak mo. Because the Espresso is an emotional and smart purchase. This is Zach for Machina Auto Features. Ciao.
Let's seize the day, or pull the trigger, drop the